Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey y'all, welcome back to SunshinehazeCo. I am Aja A. This is going to be your monthly tarot forecast for the month of April for all of the signs. Before I get into your spreads, this is a general reading. So if you feel like what I'm saying is not resonating with you, don't waste your time or mine. Just click out of this video, check out the playlist link down below, and go find your moon and or rising sign, or go find you another free reader to watch on YouTube. It is very simple, okay? Typical 4-card spread, going over the overall energy for you guys for the month of April. Also any challenges or obstacles that you might be facing. And because we are in Aries energy, cardinal Aries energy, we're going to be looking at what you need to initiate during this month, what you need to light the fire under. And as always, a quick little soul message for you, okay? Before I get into your spread, I do want to shamelessly plug myself. I do now have a TikTok channel in which I put up hella short readings. So if you like shorter readings, find me on there. And it's actually not SunshinehazeCo. It is my name, my brand. It's Aja.A. That's AUJHA.AYE, okay? I also have hella videos going up. It is a new month, so I do have the April pick a card spread up. I also am going to stop lying to you guys because I don't have anything going on right now. I don't have my neighbors bothering me. I don't have my job bothering me as much as they usually do right now. So I will be putting up your love readings for all of the signs over the next week or so, okay? What else do I want you guys to watch? We just came off of the Libra full moon, so check out that video. We'll have the Aries new moon popping up in the middle of the month, and we will also be going back into a retrograde cluster, starting off the cluster of retrogrades for the year 2021 at the end of the month, I believe, starting with Pluto. So that video will be linked as soon as it does go up, okay? And those are all the plugs I got for you. Let's get into your spreads. This video is for Leo sun, Leo moon, and Leo rising. So let's just get right into it, okay? The first card that you guys have coming up in your spread is in the position of the overall energy for you for the month of April. And you've got to be fair. And although those are the words on the card, I'm going to read more to the numerology and the imagery on this card for your month of April, because those are the messages that I'm picking up. You got 38 here, which does break down into, y'all know my favorite number, 11, but with the separate components of 3 and 8, there is the energy of manifestation and of planning for a future that you're trying to see play out. And then also with the 8 of cycles and karma and infinity. And I also consider 8 the number of exponential growth, okay? 38 breaks down into 11, which also tells me that there is going to be a bit of enlightenment, maybe so far as like some sort of awakening for you happening during the month of April, which does not surprise me because April is cardinal fire energy. So coming into these spaces of new ideas and new places and new things going on for you, okay? To be fair, being your overall energy for the month of April, I do pick up on there's a need, Leo, for you to bring things back into balance for yourself. I get a little bit that something's out of alignment for you, whether that's by way of your career, by way of your relationships with people, and those could be romantic, they could be friendships, they could be familial relationships. But I get that something seems a little out of whack, something seems a little off kilter, right? During the month of April, you're supposed to be focusing your energy on bringing things back into alignment for yourself and into alignment in a way that's beneficial for you and the highest good of everybody involved, okay? I get that there are other pieces to the puzzle here. Like, it's not just you that is involved in this month. And I don't know what that may mean. Shameless plug here. If you think I'm talking about a relationship, go on and book a love reading with me. But I want to keep it general and say that it may not just be romantic love or relationships or love interests. I think that there just may be other pieces and other people that may have to do with you bringing things back into alignment. I get the sense that, I don't want to say that you've slighted people, but I get the sense, Leo, that you may have been making some sort of moves that you may have thought were beneficial to you, and while for a time they may have been, but on that path, and this is very Leo, y'all, don't come for me, but it is very Leo for you guys to take casualties with you when you are going down a path of success or abundance for yourself. So I get that maybe you have done some things or said some things to some people along the path or in some situations along your path that kind of maybe acquired some indecent karma for you, if that makes sense. But the month of April, don't feel bad, don't be alarmed, because during the month of April you have the chance to make these things right. And this is not to say to give all your energy to, oh, so and so over here needs me to apologize, and X, Y, and Z over here needs me to do this and this and that so that I can get all of my shit together. No, I just get that if anything, especially Leo, if you're feeling a way about anything, about any of your actions, this is definitely a time for you to correct them during this month. To be fair, you're bringing things back into balance, and sometimes bringing things into balance means you have to get real with yourself and look at your situations and look at your interactions and say, okay, maybe I didn't need to say that to that person, or maybe I didn't need to be that way with this person, or maybe I didn't need to act like that in this situation. And the thing is, once it's all said and done, it's already said and done, right? So you can't go back and change it. You can't, rewrite the history, but what you can do is acknowledge the things that you maybe could have done better with, or that you didn't have to do. And honestly, a lot of times acknowledgement is all that people or situations need. A lot of times people don't even need apologies. Me personally, I'm somebody, and you know what, my Mercury is in y'all sign, so maybe this is some Leo shit, but I don't like sorries. I do not like people telling me sorry. I hate when people say, oh, I'm sorry, or I apologize. Like, you know what? Don't apologize. Just acknowledge that you messed up, or that you did something wrong, or that you did something you weren't supposed to do. And we can keep it pushing. Acknowledgement means more than being sorry about something. So Leo, you don't have to be sorry during this month. You don't even, and I mean, depending on the situation, you might need to give a couple of apologies here and there, but it's not about being sorry. It's about acknowledging what could have been done better or what could have been done differently, and then having the knowledge to not do it again. And like I said, this does not have to be in relationships. This could also just be in your personal life, in your personal situations, in your career, or something of the sort. You may have been moving a certain way, Leo, and it may have been detrimental to your growth. And during this month, you're going to be in a position to where you can be like, oh, this is not how I should have been moving. These are not the action steps that I should have been taking. Let me acknowledge that I might have strayed from my course, or I might have done this, aka I might have done this quote unquote wrong. And now that I know that, how do I step foot forward on the quote unquote right path? You feel me? So bringing things into balance, bringing things into alignment is where that to be fair comes in. Just acknowledging what doesn't work and coming into a space of acknowledging what does work, and having the knowledge and the smarts to not do what you did before, because you don't want to end up in the same positions. You guys are fixed fire, so for you, it's all about work and making moves and, getting things done and moving on to the next and getting the next stuff done. So you don't want to dwell on, oh, well, that was wrong, I need to do that. You just want to, hey, that might have been an L, and it's cool, it was, now that I know what it was, let's keep it trucking and let's not do that again. Again, with that 38 breaking down to 11, that energy of enlightenment, of awakening, and of healing, there is this message here that Leo, you're going to have some epiphanies during this month in regards to the way that you're making moves, or the way that you have been making moves. And those realizations are not to beat you down. They're not to knock you down. They're not to put you in a space of, oh my gosh, I suck, or oh my goodness, I shouldn't have done this, oh, I'm so sorry. No, that's not what it is. All it is here's a little bit of information. Here's a little bit of a realization of that does not work. Acknowledge it, and now figure out what does work, okay? So that you can grow and so that you can progress. Next card that I have coming up for y'all in y'all spread, Leo, is in the position of the crossing energy, or challenges and obstacles that you might be facing during this month. And you have one of my favorite cards in your crossing energy. You've got the 10 of Cups. And so what I get here, the Cups is emotions, it's feelings, it's all about passion and things of that sort, and love and all of that stuff, okay? In a crossing position, and quote unquote, I call them cross, but these, when I pull the cross cards, they're the reverse. They're basically, this is the reversal position. So in this cross position, the 10 of Cups points to this message, or not, I'm sorry, not this message, this energy of discontentment. And so Leo, what I pick up on is that you have been in a space, or you might be coming into a space during the month of April in which you're just like, I don't like how things are going. I don't like this energy over here regarding this situation, especially if it's pointing to that, whatever you was thinking about when I was talking about the first card in your spread. I feel like there's this nagging energy pulling on you that's making you feel like something is off kilter. It's making you feel like, I don't like this. I'm not happy with this. I don't want to do this. I don't like how this is going. And understand that it doesn't mean that you have to walk away from situations. When I'm saying I don't like this, I don't like how this is going, I actually don't really pick up on the walk away from the situation type of vibe here. I more so pick up on correct the situation, if that makes sense. The 10 of Cups is discontent in a upright position. The 10 of Cups is all about happiness, of having all of your cups fulfilled. In a cross position, this tells me that, Leo, you're not feeling fulfilled. You're not feeling like you have everything that you need to be happy, to move forward, to grow, to progress, to do the things and live the life that you want to be living. This 10 of Cups, especially crossing this to be fair card here, tells me that the reason why something feels off kilter is because whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're involved in, the energy's out of whack. And again, I'm not picking up on walk away from the situation type stuff here. Not necessarily. I'm more so picking up on there's something within these situations, within these relationships, that needs to be addressed, needs to be talked about, needs to be worked through, needs to be, I don't know, need to do some sort of something, but something needs to be acknowledged. And once it's acknowledged, you need to come up with a solution plan. And you need to actually take the steps on that course of action, because normally when I do these readings, I talk about turning these cards into upright positions. The 10 of Cups is definitely a card that you want in the upright position. And I would definitely say turn this card into an upright position for the month of April. Listen, we are in the first season of the new astrological year, okay? We're coming into it. We're in your sister signs energy, so you're in a compatible energy during this month of April. And we're also dealing with a lot of cardinal, which is initiative energy, which is getting things started, coming into new spaces, new places, new chapters, fresh energy. So you want an upright 10 of Cups instead of a cross 10 of Cups. Whatever it is that you're in, you need to, again, have that epiphany, come into them awakenings and them, that enlightenment in regards to what needs to be changed in your cross 10 of Cups to make it an upright 10 of Cups. And I do get the sense that the situations or the attachments that you have, you actually can, like I said, correct them. I do pick up on these are things that actually will be easily corrected. I don't get that it's actually as hard as you think it might be, Leo. I really do pick up on there's just some nuances, some annoyances there that, and in all honesty, Leo, you guys are known for when you don't like something, you don't dwell. And so that goes for the situations that you're in. When you don't like something, Leo, y'all are very much so, okay, well, I'm not fucking with that, so I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to, y'all do that over there. I'm gonna go over here and do my own thing. And that's what I'm picking up with this 10 of Cups and this to be fair card, is that there is just something that you are not rocking with. And instead of putting your energy into how do I fix it, it's y'all are very Leo with it. And you're like, okay, well, that ain't for me. But in all actuality, actually, Leo, it is for you. You just have to acknowledge what it is that's making you feel that way. Figure out what it is. Figure out how to, I don't like to say fix, but figure out how to fix it. That way you can have this 10 of Cups supporting this to be fair card. You want positive pop-in energy, the energy of fulfillment behind your growth, behind your enlightenment, behind bringing yourself back into balance, okay? Next card that I have in your spread, Leo, is in the position of where you need to tap into your sister signs energy, Aries, and be initiative and get things started. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming up here. So I'm going to read that in a couple of different ways, okay? The first is that is a court card. So for those of you Leos that have some sort of, and this is a Queen card, so have some sort of mature or older fire sign, I'm sorry, not fire, earth sign energy around you, and that could be Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo, if you are somebody that has a very strong connection with a person with those signs, and they also don't have to be those sun signs. It could be somebody that just carries a lot of earth energy or puts off a lot of earth energy, if that makes sense. You have somebody around you like that during the month of April. This is somebody that you need to be, I get the word fix again, and I'm sorry, because if you watch my videos, you know I don't really like saying fix, but I get the sense that you need to fix things with that person. And again, it doesn't have to be a woman, especially because I am reading with this International Icon Tarot deck. These little not messages, the imagery, these people are actually supposed to be, I don't know, gender fluid or genderless. I'm not sure, but you know, the queen is a lady, so whatever. But it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It could be somebody that just puts off a more gentle, more feminine energy as well. But for the most part, probably an older woman, or somebody who is an older authority female figure, like a mom, a grandma, an auntie, or something of the sort, or again, a partner that is a little bit more mature, or a friend that's a little bit more mature. I don't want to necessarily say partner, but you have this card popping up here, and this is what needs to be initiated. So remember when I kept saying fix, and you need to bring things back into kilter. If we're talking about a person here, Leo, this is somebody that you need to bring your relationship or your companionship back into balance. I get that. This is somebody that could be very important to you, but very, very, I can't talk, very beneficial to your growth, to your achievement, to your success or whatever. And for some reason, or for whatever reason, right now, the two of y'all's energies is just not clicking. It's not, you're not coming together. If we're talking about court card energy here, as far as a person is concerned, this is somebody that you do need to, quote unquote, fix things with. You need to have some conversations, figure out what is off kilter, so that you can bring that energy of fulfillment back into this relationship, okay? Now, more generally speaking, to this Queen of Pentacles card, this energy on a general level is an energy of responsibility and of maturity. And Leo, let me tell you something, and this goes for all fire signs. When y'all are operating within your shadow energy, you're very immature. And so, Leo, we can just keep it very real. If you've been in a space to where things ain't been working out for you, it might be because you've been throwing temper tantrums, or because you've been on some my way or the highway nonsense. This card pops up here saying during the month of April, Leo, you need to buckle down and you need to stop. I move out of my emotions, y'all, so I feel like a hypocrite telling y'all this, but the message here is that you need to stop reacting so emotionally to everything. You need to stop making your moves based upon emotion, and not to say that you can't incorporate that into the actions that you take and into the decisions that you make, but you need to make moves with logic. You need to make moves with a plan. You can't just always be roar fire. Like right now, during the month of April, as we go into this new astrological year, I think the message for you is that you need to, like I said, buckle down, look at the way that you have things going, look at what is causing you this discontentment, and then get responsible about how you can make things happen so that you can turn your 10 of Cups into an upright position. I also get the sense that, Leo, you might have just been in a space to where you're like, well, I don't like this, I don't want this, and give me what I want. Leo, nothing in life comes easy. Sometimes for y'all it does. I will say that I have noticed that with Leo people. But honestly, if we talking about real life, real experiences here, you know you got to work for what it is that you want. And whining about it, being upset about it, and telling people they're not doing what they need to do to help you is not going to get you to where you want to be, because the person that needs to get themselves to where they want to be is you. It's not anybody else. Other people cannot take responsibility for the things going on in your life. Yeah, external influences have a little bit of, external resources have a little bit of influence over the things that go down, but when it all comes down to it, Leo, whatever you got going on is on you. And so if you want things to be better, you want things to go the way you want them to go, you want to bring your life back into balance, ain't nobody gonna do that for you but you. Take responsibility, get mature about the things that you've got going on, and make it happen. So long as you just continue to whine about things, so long as you continue to put the energy out there that this is not playing out the way that I want it to, and this is not working, well, guess what? It's not gonna work. So if you want it to work and you want things to go the way that you want them to go, you got to do some work. You got to get real with yourself and do some work, okay? The last card that I have coming up in your spread, Leo, is in the position of your soul message, and you do have the snake here, which comes with the energy of transmutation, okay? You've also got 44, which is not a master number, but it does carry a very highly spiritual vibration, okay? And then 4 and 4 breaks down into 8, and I did talk to y'all about that 8 with your first card. So there's some karmic stuff going on for you guys during this month, and when I say that, I just mean that there are places and spaces that you need to grow in, that you're supposed to be growing in. And when I talk about karmic situations, and if you watch my videos, you've heard me say this before, when you're not doing what you need to be doing, that's when the shit hits the fan. So Leo, if you don't want to do the work during the month of April, well, guess what? You probably gonna have a really rocky spring. Now, if you decide that you do want to do the work during the month of April, things are gonna look a lot better for you, and you'll be able to tap into 10 of Cups in the upright position, okay? The snake is a creature in which it sheds its skin. So if something is not working for you, Leo, now is the time to shed your skin. And again, that doesn't mean walk away from your situations. It means to stop doing things the way that you've been doing them, to stop thinking about things the way that you've been thinking about them, to stop speaking on things the way that you've been speaking about them. It is time for you to shift your perspective. It's time for you to shift your course of action. It's time for you to shift the energy that you're putting out, okay? In order for you to get into the spaces and the places that you need to be into. There is, I don't know, I just pick up on, Leo, you want something and it ain't been going the way you want it to go. And you are just confused. Like you argue, why is this not Arkansas? If this is Kansas, why is it Arkansas? I feel like that's how y'all are feeling. Y'all are like, what the hell? This is not making no sense. Why I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Why is it not playing out the way that I want it to play out? The thing is that it will play out in divine timing, one, but there's clearly something that you're doing that is actually not beneficial to your growth. It is time for you to shed that skin. The way that you've been acting, the way that you've been speaking to people or speaking or interacting with people, the moves that you've been making, while they may have seemed beneficial or while they may have worked at one point in time, they don't work here. We're in a new energy. Okay, we in some new shit. It's time for you to do something different, do something original, maybe. You know, it's time for you to shed that skin and come out with something new underneath so that you can get to the places and the spaces that you want to be in. And that is your reading. I hope that it found you well. If you want to book your own personal reading, you can do so with me through my Etsy shop, which is linked down below. Just go there and then click on the little drop down and click tarot. That's where all of my spreads are listed. If you don't see a spread on there that resonates with you, or you don't see something that you feel like fits what you're looking for, feel free to shoot me a message on Etsy or any of my socials for SunshinehazeCo, and they're all at SunshinehazeCo. That's all one word. And hit me up and we can get something rocking and rolling for you, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. Happy April. Happy birthday to all the Aries. Welcome to the world, Annie. Happy birthday to my best friend, Sam. Happy birthday to what other Aries do I know? I don't know. Those are like the most important Aries in my life. So that's all I got for you. But happy birthday to the rest of y'all. Rest of y'all Aries, even though y'all are the most wild sign that I have ever encountered. I still love y'all because I love me some cardinal signs apparently. All right, you guys, thank you for tuning in. I will catch y'all next time. Peace.